Hi, I'm Jack, and I built this B-24 Liberator. Now, I built this one after, I think 3 years ago when I went to the Wings Over Collings Foundation, brought their B-24 Liberator, this one right here, to Palomar. And we went there and checked that out. I thought it was really cool. So I came back and sort of looked at more pictures of it and looked at other things and just sort of decided that's what I wanted to build. It didn't look very good when I first built it, but just over the years I've sort of done different things. Like I'm going to change this out for a glass canopy one day when these slopes come in clear, because I don't like that it's not clear, because the real thing is clear. But yeah, I mean, this one was my first one. It was right. I even got the ball turret on the bottom here. Let's see if we can get that. You can see the ball turret. And the ball turret actually comes out.
Oh yeah, so very cool.
Out the bottom. Battery box is down here. You can see I press that, turn it on and off.
Okay.
You can easily change the batteries. But yeah, when it's flying, you can have this, and they can kind of come in and out like that. Uses a hinging mechanism to.
So you kind of built the plane around the battery box somewhat in that sense.
You have to sort of be prepared for this type of stuff when it comes. I mean, right here we've got the top turret's going to fly off, but we've got our pilots in there. It's really, really cramped, but yeah, they're always cramped in these things. Yeah, I really like this plane had like the white stripe, the little M on the back, and got our tail turret back there. So yeah, this one, I don't even know really what this is for, but it's for something interesting, I'm sure.
It's a part of the plane, yeah. And I noticed, I like how you did the wings there, almost that stepped pattern. How did that work? What was the technique there?
Yeah, well, you just get the curved slopes and go down one stud.
Okay.
And eventually you come here where it's curved at the end. So, yeah, it's just a lot of people when they build planes use that technique. The Davis wig, it's very common, but I thought it would fit perfectly for this plane. So, yeah, eventually I'm going to reshape some of this down here. I think it's a bit fat, but it's a boxcar. Then they call it like the Widowmaker, something like that, or the flying boxcar. Or the earlier models weren't exactly reliable, but the later ones, they're fine. This thing could go a little faster and a little higher than the B-24, but B-17, because this is the B-24. So, yeah, I think that's really cool. I like this one. Yeah, I'm using the decals where it's paper, so I didn't use tape.
Right, I love the decal there, and it's the same one from the real plane there.
Yeah, you can see right here on the front of the plane, right there. I don't know if you can zoom in on that, like right there. So, yeah, I got the mounts right. This side, usually there's a bunch of names now, but I might put that, but it's a lot of printing and I don't know if it'll look that good.
And how do you decide whether to motorize your planes like this one or not?
Well, you decide how thick the wing's going to be, if you can afford to put an axle in there. And then you also decide, can you afford it? And then you see, can you fit the motor in here in a battery box? And if you can go ahead with it.
Okay.
Can't fit it in the wings that are really thin, like that one over there. You can't do that, but yeah, so that's all it's really with this one.
Yeah, very nice. And how does this break down for building? Is it just all one piece, or?
Yeah, mostly one piece.
Okay. When you transport it, it's just easier just keep it in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay, well, very impressive. Thank you. I think it turned out great. Appreciate it.